Welcome to JoeCam234's Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing the one, the only, the second quest after you get out of that house. Yeah, still there. Ooh, look at that. Gonna kill you. Killed you, son. Son, I got you, mate. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. So, I'm gonna jump down here and get back to Good Springs. Good Springs is Good Springs. Well, first I need to finish up this last bit of the tutorial quest, because, you know,
let me see what you got.
Quests are fun.
Yeah, these'll do just fine. Right. Go on over to that campfire now.
I'll give it a try. Healing powder, yeah. Yay.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how.
Yay.
Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Cool. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Well, okay then. Go back. Go to the saloon. Get some stuff done. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So the reason why it's cause I am going through clicking through some of these conversations because I have trigger fingers. Sorry, if you wanted to had to know every single word they say, you can always pause the videos and look at the bottom of your screen. So, yeah. So from now on, I'm gonna try not to click through all the conversations because that's what everyone wants to learn from, the conversations in Fallout New Vegas. I wish it was 4. Almost there. Baby girl. Almost there. Go pick some of that. Good Springs. So good. Good Springs. Yes, Good Springs. Might as well just put the gun away. Just you never know.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Yeah.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I haven't heard your argument.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
Of course.
About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide.
Of course.
We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder ganger?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
No.
It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Of course, post-apocalyptic. Why not just kill Cobb?
You mean
Done with
murder
it.
him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Of course, of course. Always my favorite pastime, bluster and threat. Never mind. So, try to track down.
Not
people who
much,
attacked me.
other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Of course, of course. You thought that could...
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Okay. So, where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to
course.
get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay. Want me to take a look?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Of course.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Of course. Anything interesting going on?
There's always something interesting going on.
Uh-huh.
But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Everyone knows about that. Well, bye.
Be-
Be careful. I fixed it. I'm a Mr. Fix-It-All.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
What? That's it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Fine.
I'm sure.
Okay. I'm gonna sell you my eggs. Cause I just don't need it. My license, so I don't need that. What else don't I need? Those stem packs. Stick it down. Keep those stairs. Nah. Fine. Then I should take all your sunset sarsaparillas. All the sunset sarsaparillas belong to me. Yes. I might be that guy. Yes. Of course. Okay. And the machete. All I take. You're selling illegally? You're pure diabetes. So yeah. Thank you.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Goodbye. Okay. Off to the outside world. And now I'm going all the way over here for this guy.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I
No.
heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Do you have any dynamite? I need your explosives. Because I'm kind of trigger happy, so do you have any explosives? I'd like your explosives. Okay. No. You suck. Do you know anything about
The leader was a New
tactics?
Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Cool. Ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
I'd like to know about this.
I'm afraid I don't know
Mr.
much
House.
myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
What makes a surplus?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Tell me about
Weapon
your
mods
mom.
are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Okay. What do you know about this?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Of course, of course, of course. Can you tell me
They're
about the Great
tough
Khan?
sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Okay. Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
So, now I get to go all the way over here. Anything in your mailbox? Of course there is. I'll take your mailbox stuff. Because you certainly don't need it. Time to quick save, because you never know when stuff will go to shit.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Your money. I'm not an enemy.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all.
Of course.
We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Yeah. But I'll tell you.
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Sure, let's play.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
Okay. I don't match. Okay. Okay. down. It's randomized. That's what it does. Okay. Gotta play that. Okay. One. Okay. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. Yeah. I knew it. That was stupid. Okay.
What is it?
Can't tell me anything about Good Springs.
I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals.
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking
Yeah.
for you?
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I could have it.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board,
I'll ask around.
start with
See
Sunny
what happens.
Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Of course, of course. Yeah. Yeah, get my sense of sense pretty fixed. Get all that.
That's mine!
Yeah, I'm bad at dealing. I can't do it. But might as well go. Stop this bag. Ooh, get that box in times and leave. say, this is what's gonna happen now. Going down to Good Spring, getting down some stuff done here. It'll be fun.
Hey,
It'll be fun.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yep.
Say no more. I'm in.
Boy, I was quick.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
I'll do that. Bye.
I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe?
Yep.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm gonna go all the way over here and talk to Easy Pete and get his dynamite.
howdy.
I hear you got dynamite.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Not exactly.
Uh-huh.
Around.
Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yep, indeed. Time to go talk to Chet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Not exactly.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Of course.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Awesome.
Take it easy now.
Now, that done. No. Oh, this whole town's gonna be after the powder gang. It's gonna be so fun. But first, I'm gonna talk to my friend, Victor Rodriguez. I can find him. Victor. Where are you? Dumb bucket of bolts. Oh. Okay. I might as well just go over to Doc Mitchell's. It'll be fun. So fun.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Okay. I need medical supplies.
Sure.
Take care of that. That's it. Town's gonna be tech by
Seems
bang.
like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Awesome. Goodbye.
You take care now.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, this whole town off into the fight.
Hey, partner. I was out for once they'd run up.
Yep, I know. Goodbye. It's fine. Time to attack. Sorry for this episode being kind of longer than usual. I just want to show you this whole thing I'm going to be going through. So it's going to be a half an hour long, but you know, this is just how Fallout works. A lot of backtracking and stuff. So yeah, just gotta get my stuff done. And then I can let you leave. Bye bye. Ta-da. 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 Almost done. Yay.
So what's going on?
Yay.
Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play.
Awesome. How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store.
Awesome.
Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
It's showtime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where are you? Got me. Blow myself up. Jump your head. Blew it up. And killed them all. Yay. Yay. I like
No one will miss that one. I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
awesome.
I'll stick around for a bit.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring up my explosive stuff. Lock picker at 5. Yeah. My repair system. Like a perk later on. Then I'll leave. Oh shoot. So yeah. When I get back, everything I have will be unencumbered, and we'll have sold stuff, and we'll be back after this. Thanks. Bye.